Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Brian Crombie Radio Hour on Saga 960. Well, I'm joined tonight by two engaging young ladies who have just launched a business that's kind of got an interesting name to it, Kisses from Heaven. And I want to hear all about their journey, why they launched it, what it is, etc. So please let me introduce you to Farah Suleiman and Kira Diaz. Ladies, how are you tonight?
I'm great, and how are you?
Excellent, thank you. Kira?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
Fantastic, thank you so much. So what is Kisses from Heaven? Please tell me.
So Kiara and I are both healers. I'm a Reiki master, and Kiara is an Aqualed healer.
A what?
Aqualed practitioner.
What is an Aqualed practitioner?
So basically, in a nutshell, it's water therapy. So it's putting our positive intentions and healing energy into water. So the water of our body, the water of our earth, the water in nature. And so when I met Farah and I heard she was a Reiki healer and I heard Farah heals, I was like a little light bulb went off in my head. I saw, my intuition said we'll be working together one day.
Awesome. So what is Kisses from Heaven?
So Kisses from Heaven is a combination of Kiara's Aqualed healing as well as my Reiki healing. And what we've done is we've combined our healings together to provide actual tangible products for people that we've infused our healing properties with. So we offer services to help people who are going through a myriad of problems from depression to illness. And then we've created soaps, a spiritual line with that embeds crystals in them, chakra soaps with affirmations. We have natural mists that actually cleanse negative energies. So what we have essentially done is combined all the spiritual knowledge and aspects and just brought them together under Kisses from Heaven.
Okay, so I don't understand. You've got a soap that somehow gives me affirmation?
So this was our way of combining our healing energy into a, like Farah said, a tangible product, which we're able to share with the world more. Because, you know, when you go out there, you talk about Reiki healing, Aqualed healing, not everyone knows what it is, but we found that being able to infuse our products with this healing was able to spread it more and make it more well known.
Okay, so how do you infuse soap with a healing power of affirmation?
Okay, so what we do first is our soaps are all natural plant-based, okay?
Okay.
And then what we do is we create the soaps. Some of our soap lines have actual real crystals in them. And crystals already naturally are a gift from our planet Earth because they each vibrate at a different frequency. They also have different properties. So already amongst them, they essentially work at different energetic, frequencies and all serve a different purpose. And so, for example, like the amethyst crystal. The amethyst crystal is known to clear energy as well as help us develop our intuition. So we created an amethyst soap. And what we would do is there's essential oils that are also affiliated with crystals and with intuition. So we would embed that into our soap. We would put the crystal into the soap. And then what happens is when people actually are using that amethyst soap, not only will they be able to keep a real crystal at the end of it, but that energy will ripple out into our auric field. And
hold it. Into our what? Our auric field?
Yeah.
What is an auric field?
So we have a physical body and we have a spiritual body. And our spiritual body is known as our etheric body. So it's
our what body?
It's our spirit.
Sorry, say that again, please.
Our etheric body. So it's our spirit.
Etheric.
So we can't see it.
Okay.
So we have an energy field that that's shielding us pretty much in 7 layers of different layers of auras.
7 layers of auras.
Auras, yes.
Why do we have 7 layers of auras?
7 just happens to be that lucky number. We have 7 auras, we have 7 chakras.
So essentially what it does is it extends out about, how long would you say, yeah, about 6 feet, right? And so you can actually get rods that, that can actually show you how far your energy goes. And so what happens is we're always interacting with other people. We're always interacting, even on social media, whether we're watching the news or a movie. And what happens is other energies get meshed in and get stuck into our field, our energy field.
So can auras go through the internet to you?
Yeah, because we're all, essentially everything is energy. So just the interaction and the way that we perceive things will affect our energy.
Okay. So we've got, sorry, I got to come back. You were saying that these amethyst crystals impact our auras.
Yes, it does, because the crystals itself contains its own energy. So even with a crystal, say you go to a store, you pick up a crystal, you can give it an intention. You can tell the crystal, I want, for an amethyst crystal, for instance, you can say, I want this amethyst crystal to strengthen my intuition. I want this amethyst crystal to clear my headaches. So just like that, you can create your intention for the amethyst crystal. And so that will also help strengthen that part of your physical body.
Mm-hmm.
So if I used this amethyst crystal soap that you had, and I set my intention that I wanted to be healthier, and I used the soap every day, how would my aura change?
Well, it's going to start the process of cleansing your aura of anything that shouldn't be there. Okay. So again, it's all invisible unless you have really worked on your third eye, which means your intuitive gifts, your psychic abilities, which we are all naturally psychic. And I don't mean psychic in the terms of, I know what's going to happen in your future. It's just because we're all human we're all here as humans with a spiritual, no, sorry. We're all spiritual beings here in a human body. Okay? And because of that, so then essentially what happens is that amethyst crystal is going to clear anything that is kind of in your way of developing your intuition, or that is coming in your way of affecting, your headaches or whatever. So that's kind of how it takes place.
Okay, so you've developed this line of products, and this amethyst crystal soap is one of them. Tell me what some of the other products are that you've developed.
So we also, along with the amethyst crystal line, we also have a rose quartz crystal soap, citrine crystal soap, and a clear quartz crystal soap. So again, each crystal serves a different purpose.
Tell me what some of the different crystal purposes are.
So for the citrine. The citrine is kind of like the success stone. So if you want to continue to, work on your business, for example, you want to achieve more success, you would kind of keep that citrine crystal near you to allow you to kind of get your creative juices flowing and to attract that into your life.
Right, it attracts prosperity. So for instance, I just keep a citrine crystal right by my office, on my office desk.
Okay, I apologize. I'm not familiar with this crystal. How do I spell it?
Citrine.
Katrine. Okay, and you sell these crystals as soap or separately as crystals as well?
Both.
Okay, and where does a Katrine crystal come from?
Do you want to answer that, Kiara?
That's a good question. I don't know which specific country it originates from. I, however, know that they can be found in India and Sri Lanka. And so, all these crystals are actually mined from the earth itself.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm not sure about what you're talking about, but my father was a rock collector, and he used to love collecting amethyst stones and would crack them open to show the crystals on the inside. And they were stunningly beautiful. And I have some still, and I love looking at them. So I'm not sure if it helps with me with my intentions or not, but I love just staring at them.
So they say,
that's beautiful. It does.
Yeah. The clear quartz is another one that we have. And the clear quartz is actually the perfect stone. It's one of the most powerful stones to, again, clear that negative energy, okay, that could be attached to us that we don't realize, or other people's energies that's been attached to us. But it's amazing because you want to hold the clear quartz and you, again, set your intentions. And then you can kind of leave this, you can leave the quartz crystal on its own. And then what happens is it continues to ripple out to the universe what we are asking and to bring that to us even when we're not thinking about it. We might set the intentions, leave it alone, go on with our life, go on with our day, but it continues to attract that towards us.
Okay, so we've got amethyst, we've got Katrine, we've got clear quartz. What else?
We also have rose quartz, and rose quartz governs love. So it resonates highest with our heart chakra, and it helps with love in relationships, love with yourself, unconditional love. And so rose quartz is actually a very light pink in color. And so with our soaps, we have a rose quartz embedded in a pink soap, and it comes with an affirmation. So the affirmation also helps to strengthen the unconditional love that you have towards yourself, because when we say affirmations to ourselves, we are rewiring our brain.
What is an affirmation?
So an affirmation is a short statement. So basically, as we live our lives, the thoughts that we have, the things that we say, we don't recognize that we're actually, what we say, what we do is attracting that to us. So if you're saying, oh my God, you know what? I'm always so tired. Well, you're always going to attract that to you. You're always going to be tired. You're always going to be ill. But if you say, you know what? I'm amazing. I'm awesome. I got this. Then what you're going to do is you're going to attract more experiences that way. So essentially, affirmations are the things that we say, okay, consciously or unconsciously. And so what we do is we provide affirmations for each of our soaps so that people can have it and can continue to read it and attract that into their lives. So it's kind of like a reminder to bring that and to kind of uplift you and make you feel good.
Okay, and this affirmation is something that I should repeat every day?
Yes.
Yes, even 3 times a day.
Sort of like a prayer.
A prayer, a mantra. It can be called many things, and affirmations are usually more of a shorter phrase.
So the two of you appear to me to be reasonably young. How did you get into this?
I think it's because from a young age, I actually dealt with a lot of unfortunate circumstances. Like from the age of 14, I had my best friend pass away, and it was very sudden. And so as a teenager, I just entered high school. I didn't understand death. At that point, at that time in 1997, there weren't a lot of, the school board didn't have anything to help me through this. So I kind of had to figure it out on my own.
Right.
And as I kept getting older, I started to experience even more grief because I had lost another friend. And then eventually I had more traumatic experiences, and that's what led me to learning Reiki by just learning to heal myself.
Okay, and what about you?
So for myself, I dealt with a lot of trauma as well from a young age. I dealt with abuse, and so that also had me, looking for answers and just looking how I can ease my anxiety and depression. And so, what you seek, you will find. So I was seeking for a solution. I was seeking for a way. And then I came across beautiful souls on my path. It was like serendipity. It was all coincidences, but yet, at the same time, law of attraction, because now that I was seeking for a solution, situations were coming into my life to help come into my life and uplift me.
Yeah, and
so so then Farah and I actually met at a meditation circle. We were both there, sorting through what life has handed us, and from there it was our saving grace, I would say. And from having those experiences, it led to finding a way in my life to help other people as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's fantastic. We're chatting tonight with Farah Suleiman and Kiara Diaz, the co-founders of a company called Kisses from Heaven. We're going to take a break for some messages and come back more with these two engaging young ladies in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to the
Hi.
Brian Crombie Radio Hour on Saga 960. We're chatting with Farah Suleiman and Kiara Diaz, the founders of a fascinating young company called Kisses from Heaven, which sounds like you've been talking a lot about spiritual things. So this is, with your products, ways that we get in touch with our spiritualness. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much, yes.
I think that what the purpose of this is that a lot of people are suffering. A lot of people have mental health issues. A lot of people have gone through what we've gone through, but have no idea how to deal with it. And we just want to be there to help people and to provide that, especially for young men and young women. I mean, all ages. But a lot of people that I've grown up with, I've seen not being as resilient as I have, and I just want to be able to give that to people.
That's wonderful. You both seem very positive, and yet, Farah, you say that you suffered a couple of deaths, close family, friends, and friends, and Kiara, you say that you've been subject to abuse. I would have thought that those things would have had a negative impact on both of you, but you both seem so positive and cheery.
They, yeah, I mean, they did for quite some time, but something was kept, telling us to connect with our inner soul, and that there is more to life. And once we were able to continuously overcome these traumas and overcome the anxiety and the feelings that it does leave behind, we were on a path of healing, and being able to heal ourselves teaches us how to provide that space to heal others too.
And then essentially, like in my personal experience, it was a lot of death because I lost people close to me, and then I witnessed someone commit suicide who I didn't even know. And then I lost my father very suddenly, who was a very healthy person. So it was a lot of hardship. But then I looked at the patterns and I said, why is this happening to me since I was 14? And then I also succumbed to emotional and verbal abuse as well. And so then I kind of went, oh my God, I feel my purpose in life is a healer. And that's what came to me at a soul conscious level. And so then I started to think by helping others is what's helped me.
So Farah, I've tried Reiki, and to be candid, it didn't have much of an impact on me. And one person that I did a Reiki session with did Reiki and also Thai massage. The Thai massage was excellent, but the Reiki, I don't know. Tell me, why wasn't Reiki working for me?
I think because you were probably closed off to it a little bit. Did you doubt it?
I did doubt it.
Okay, that's why. You have to be open to it. If you're not open to it, how is the life force energy gonna, clear up your chakras and open up your chakras and allow,
Yeah, the channel does need to be open.
The what needs to be open?
The channel, like, just being open and accepting of what's coming your way and not having the doubts, because doubts, worries, fears can really block off a lot of, good opportunities and blessings in our lives.
Okay, and Kiara, you do aqua something, which is what? Is the soap, or is it water, or what is it?
So aqua lead, it's like connecting it with aqua is water healing. So it's a new type of healing that's been brought to earth a few years ago. And I learned it in Waterdown City, right near Burlington. And with my teacher, his name was Brian Gray, actually. And so I learned it in Waterdown. And so it's basically putting the positive intentions into the body of water. And that's the body of water in humans, in animals, in nature, and our earth. So
is this water that you bathe in or put on you or look at or what?
It can be anything. In any shape or form, you're sending your positive energy towards the water. So even in the morning, it's as simple as every morning I like to start my day off with hot water. And so I like to say thank you to water, because water holds a molecular structure. And when you pass on gratitude to water, it actually vibrates at its highest molecular structure.
So I have a cottage on a body of water, and I just love meditating by staring at the water. Is that got anything to do with what you're talking about?
Yes, it does. So you're actually allowing your soul to connect with the water. You're allowing to connect with the water, because we are all a part of nature, and we're striving for oneness, right? And so to be able to allow the flow of the water to calm and relax you while you're meditating is helping you connect with the water. And you can also open that channel to allow the water to heal and cleanse you.
Wonderful. Well, I look forward to trying some of your products sometime, and or a Reiki session or a water meditation session or whatever it's called. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. If people want to access some of your products, how do they do that?
So we're on we're on Instagram at kissesfromheaven.ca. It's the same for Facebook. www.kissesfromheaven.ca is our website. We're actually launching it this weekend. So
yeah. And we'll be launching our YouTube channel shortly too, so they can find us speaking more about all this.
Excellent. Well, thank you both for joining us, and good luck with your new business venture.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Brian, for having us. It was nice chatting with you.
Thank you very much. Good night, everybody. Well, welcome back to the Brian Crombie Radio Hour. We've got a couple seconds left, and so I asked the ladies if they could show us some of the products. Over to you, Kiara.
Okay, so we spoke about our Amethyst crystal soap, and this is how it looks like right here. It's a beautiful purple soap embedded with an amethyst crystal inside of it to continue on that positive healing. And this is an example of our rose quartz, which is a beautiful pink soap embedded with a rose quartz right inside the soap, as you can see. And I'll give it over to Farah to show us the packaging and affirmations.
So they each come in a beautiful package with an affirmation. This is our rose quartz one, which is I am love. And then we have the amethyst healing one, which is about your intuition, I am divine. Please note that we do customize soaps for loop bags, for other coaches, for other healers, for real estate agents. We do all sorts of soaps. It doesn't just have to be spiritual. I just wanted to point that out as well. In
Awesome.
any shape and size.
Kisses from love. Farah and Kara, thanks so much for joining us. Good night, everybody. This is Brian
Thank
Crombie
you.
and the Brian Crombie Radio Hour.
Bye.